Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Phantasy Calradia. Now, when we left off, we had just gone on a sieging spree. We had taken Barry from the likes of the Saranids. They had taken back Barrowhaven Castle, unfortunately enough, and we had also taken Bardak Castle. And we will be sweeping across the land from Shawa to Barrowhaven to Dacuba and Yamied, yes, not incredibly pleased about that, that's for sure. And Weya Castle, not entirely sure what the layout of that castle is like, but I will be very interested to see once we arrive. So, let us make our way in, to the siege tower that is Shawa Castle. And they are offering us 9,400 dinars if we sell them Sultan Hakim. So, we'll do that, why not? Even though he is quite powerful, I do believe we will be able to defeat him. And I don't really want to reduce his relation too much. We are out of food, unfortunately enough, so we are going to have to be pretty fast about this. Otherwise, we're going to be losing a lot more units, which we do not want, that is for sure. So as you see, we are now above 100,000. And we have 111,000, almost 112,000. Very nice indeed. We might be able to actually get one of the maces that one of you sent me a private message about, which would be really cool, at the Four Ways Inn. And it has chance to destroy shields, as far as I'm aware, so I would really love to be able to test that out. Hopefully we'll be able to see it very, very soon, and this has actually just caused me a great deal of physical pain right here. This is not good. This distance? Okay, well, at least the Saranids are not too good at archery, even though they are a jack-of-all-trades faction, I would say. They have a good amount of decent infantry. They have better than average archers, and their Mamluks are, of course, some of the best cavalry, excluding some of the elven units and more of the unique faction units, of course. I'm talking about the base game here, in all comparisons, but still, it appears as though this siege tower is going to take a little bit of time to get to the walls. Okay, so the siege tower has just arrived. I do believe that took us about 5 minutes. I cannot believe it took so long, but I do believe that was partially due to the fact that many of our companions were having a very difficult time deciding whether they should stand next to the siege tower or behind it. And as far as I'm aware, the only thing that can actually help us to push the siege tower is when they stand by the side of it, and yeah, suffice it to say, it took them a little bit of time to decide whether they wanted to or not. But now there's some very strange calls going on here, I have to say. Very strange war cries, but I suppose we don't need to worry about that too much. Goodness me. Okay, well, whatever the case, as you can probably tell, we haven't lost anyone at all to death. And that is primarily, I would assume, to do with our surgery skill, but of course also probably due to the fact that we have elven Hawkeyes, and they were able to take out many of the most dangerous of the Saranid archers, and indeed their various skirmishers as well. As we know, we have actually had quite a great deal of difficulty dealing with the skirmishers, and I am very hopeful that we will not have to deal with them for very much longer. As soon as the Saranids are eliminated, we will have such a large territory in the south of Calradia that we should be able to hopefully attract a very powerful vassal, hopefully from, I was going to say the Delthasum Empire, but I don't really want an undead vassal. Maybe we could attract a dwarven vassal or maybe an elven vassal. That would be really nice. I would give the entire territory to 2 of those vassals, and they could just govern it however they saw fit, but yeah, at the moment, not entirely sure. So, 26 morale, very nice indeed. We want more honor rating, so I'm going to let this guy go. And it appears I can take a lot of these orcs. Do I want to? I suppose I will, so that we can place them in the garrison, but I really don't want to do that much micromanagement right now. I would like to just rush on to the next target, so let us do that. There we are. I wish to defer appointment of a lord. Yes, I do. So, let's see here. How many orcs do we have? We have quite a few, so I suppose it's not too bad to put them in the garrison here. And we can level up a couple of our own units as well. And, yes, Elven Rangers, more of those. Some Dwarven Champions, goodness knows we need more of those. And there we have it. Very nice indeed. That was easy. that was very easy. The only thing difficult about it was, of course, the siege tower construction, and indeed the moving of it to the walls. So, let's move on to Amarad, I do believe, because, as you see, we have nothing to eat at all, and we definitely need to change that very, very quickly indeed. Emir Radun of the Serenid Sultanate has escaped. It was about time, I suppose, that he did, but there we have it. By a couple of pieces of food, but really, we don't have that much. Okay. We'll have to rush over to Barriyi. Aha! They are offering us a peace agreement. Now, usually, I would probably accept this, but as we are on the cusp of eliminating them from the game entirely, I do believe we will be rejecting it at this point. Maybe if it comes to the final siege, and it's either Yamayed Castle or Weya Castle, I might actually decide to take peace, because at that point, they're not going to be threatening us at all, and we will be able to build up our forces, build up our prosperity in the region, and, of course, generally be rather well off. So, might be the way to go, might be the way to go. Once we've taken back to Cuba, I will decide whether their peace agreement suits us, shall we say. Sultan Hakim is, of course, free. He is no longer our prisoner, so I suppose that is why we received that particular plea for peace. But at this time, we will not be doing that. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me take a look at that for a second. There's something going on here. Yes. As you see... Whoa! Okay, there seems to be quite a bit of rivalry and quite a bit of hatred going on here. As you can see, this fellow renounced his allegiance to the elves and joined the Drow faction. Now, what happened a few moments later is that the elves declared war against the Drow, so I can only assume that the person that left had some rather deep connections with various vassals in the elven faction, and they were able to... It definitely struck a nerve, didn't it? Yes, it definitely did. So, oh wow, 28. Okay, we're going to be doing that. Oh! Wait a second! What has going... Oh my goodness. Things are going very well right now, and I am... Oh wow, I am overjoyed by that. As you could probably see if you were paying attention to the text log right there, we saw that one of the elven vassals, no idea why the elves are leaving and disbanding from each other, but it appears as though we have attracted an elven vassal to Sanctus Bellicus. So we will hopefully be able to get them in our ranks as soon as possible. And I will be giving half of the Sarenids territory, half of the previously owned Serenid territory to that fellow, and then hopefully someone else, hopefully namely an elven vassal, may see fit to join us as well. And we'll have 2 elves looking after the southern territory. I believe that will be very, very nice indeed. Now, our ranged units do appear to be actually doing a really good job. Lezelit is going on a complete killing spree right now, as well as Aiden and Baron Burr. They're doing great jobs right here. And yeah, I don't actually know whether I really needed to be in here, because goodness knows it is incredibly easy to kill these guys. Only 28 of them. And yeah, his shield's gone down. I suppose I'll just let one of these guys get the kill, to be honest. Oh, I didn't really want it to be a Dwarven Paragon, because he's already max level, but oh well, that's not too bad. And we only get 1 morale, which is bad, because as you can see, we only have low morale right now, so we are going to have quite a great deal of difficulty unless we get to Cuba, maybe? Ooh, yeah. Gonna be tricky, gonna be tricky. So, we need to run over there as quickly as we can. Our morale is incredibly low, and we will be accepting that money. Okay, they are raiding all of our villages, but yeah, I don't think that really makes too much... Oh my... What? Don't think that really makes too much difference, I was going to say, but as you can see, look at this. By order of King Loke, Lord Divanath Blackforge of the Norcroc realm has been indicted for treason. The Lord has been stripped of all his properties and has fled for his life. He is rumored to have gone into exile with the Sanctus Bellicus. And that is us, of course. So that is a dwarven and an elven vassal. They will no doubt hate each other, which is another thing that I'm a little bit worried about. But surely they'll work together okay, because as you could probably tell by our party right now, we have loads of dwarves, and we have quite a few elves as well, if I do say so myself. Our elven Hawkeye units are destroying the enemy. And wait a minute, how many of those do I have? Elven Hawkeyes. I have 5 of those. Okay, so not too many. We have a lot of dwarves though, so maybe we should take a look at our party morale. Yeah, nothing's going wrong with the elves and the dwarves. We're just really low on morale generally, so yeah, let's just see what we can do here. Accept that offer, thank you very much, and we will now be taking back to Cuba. And I would like to get in there first, so let's try to do that. Let's get some bravery up, get some blessings up. And we're going to try and terrify as much as we can, and we will of course curse them, just to make sure that we don't take too much damage. Endel is going up here first. I'm a little bit dubious about this, I gotta say, but I suppose we'll trust him as much as we can. Now, let's curse these guys just before we get interrupted, if that is indeed going to be the case. There we are. Very nice indeed. Get in here, no problem. And we are now going to be slashing away with our Holy Avenger. Unfortunately, it is a little bit slower than I would like, so we're going to have to take it a little bit easy. There we are. Take them all down. And now we can deal with this guy as well. Hopefully. Come on, get back here. Is this one actually a vassal of the Sarenids? I think it might be. He's wearing some very good armor. That was Sultan Hakim himself. I cannot believe it. Okay, well, he does not like us one bit right now. Oh my goodness. If we get to take him prisoner again, I am definitely going to be doing that, I gotta say. Wow, that is insane. I cannot believe the luck that we're having right now. Whoa, okay. Well, I will hold off on saying that we have really good luck, because you never know. We might actually not even be able to take him prisoner, so probably shouldn't say anything right yet. Okay, come on. Take these guys out. Take these guys out. What we want to do, actually, let's get our archers charging in here, because they're actually just holding position outside, which is probably not going to be helping them too much. Okay, now we do have a couple of difficulties with the enemy archers and various skirmishers in the archery nest over there. As you can probably see, I am actually unsure how we're going to be taking those guys out. I would like to use Flame Strike if possible. Can I do that? Yes, I can. I do have enough for it. So let's use that. I did 53 damage. Ah, that's rather a pleasant surprise. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting anything along those lines, that's for sure. Okay, I need my archers in here, please. Oh, wait, we have our archers in here, and they're actually just intermingling with many of our forces right here. Come on, Elven Stalker, an Arquebus Master Dwarf, and Nord Veteran Archer. I know you're not known for your archery, but please, can you kill those guys over there? Oh. It appears as though they are out of arrows. No, they're not out of arrows. Why are these Elven Hawkeyes not firing? Huh. Well, I don't have any ranged weapons. I only have this sword and this mace, and that is it. Well, we're going to have to wait for one of our Blazing Hand Inquisitors to use a Flame Strike, I do believe. Okay, so finally we were able to take those guys out. I cannot believe how long it took, goodness me. I actually had to rejuvenate my faith power and use it again. And then I was waiting once again, right then, when I cut back, but yeah, they were just able to kill it. None of our archers fired. We had to wait for our Blazing Hand Inquisitors to regenerate their faith power. I cannot believe it. Goodness me. And we have the opportunity to take him prisoner once again. Let's do it. We will let this guy go, though. And I am unsure about anything else. What should we do? Let's take a mercenary mage. And we'll take the caravan guards and the caravan masters, but I won't be taking anything else, because the Sarenids give us morale issues. We already have a couple of those. And, of course, we do have issues with, well, looters. I don't really want to take looters, so we'll just leave it at that. We'll take some pieces of gear here. And defer appointment once again. So now we can actually head into the marketplace. Now what we're going to be doing this time around is we're actually going to be getting this pork and this chicken, because no doubt it will be consumed almost immediately, and that is good because then it will not rot and we'll actually get some good morale benefits from it. As you can see, +8, +6, +6. Bread is actually +8, so yeah, that's actually pretty good, but we do have a, well, more diverse mixture, shall we say now, which is, I suppose, good. Should I get those elite strange mercenaries? Wow, that's cheap. Okay, 1,000. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, so Decubor is now ours. We do have a couple of vassals outside here, and I'm thinking that we might want to attack them, but they are moving so fast. I mean, how fast are we moving? Let's take a look. I actually can't tell. 4.5. We are moving at 4.5, and they are moving at 5.1, 5.5, 4.8. Okay, never gonna happen. So, what should we do? Should we head to Weir Castle? Let's do that. Come on, let's make our way there. Hopefully not run out of food by the time we get there, because goodness knows that's probably gonna happen. Gnomish bank savings are now at 181,000. I might actually want to... Oh, wow. I might actually want to draw some of that out or pay some more in, perhaps. But did you see that? Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this fellow, Senga Erestor Tassadar, the fellow that actually defected from the elves in the first place, has now been taken prisoner by the elves as a vassal of the Drow. That is some drama right there. I can imagine that this is exactly what would happen in Crusader Kings 2. And yeah, I'm not going to talk about that game because that is the most complicated game I have ever started up. And I have learned a little bit about it, but I am far from ready about making a series on it, that's for sure. I would love to be able to experience it as other people experience it in the way that I'm actually proficient at playing it, but still, we'll see. We'll see in the future. I would love to be able to. But, oh, this guy actually has some Blazing Hand units for us. Now, oh, it is a ladder castle as well. Very nice indeed. So, let's head in. Now, what kind of layout are we facing? Okay, this is one of the easier layouts. I do like that. Let's just hope that none of the Diani units decide to attack us with great fervor. That would not be too nice. Or maybe one of their skirmishers. Yes. One of their skirmishers, which is no doubt going to be headshotting us in about 5 seconds. No? Oh, they're trying. They're trying, but my shield is preventing them. Or not. You guys thought I was joking about that. I bet you guys definitely thought I was joking about getting taken out in 5 seconds. Well, nope, I definitely was not. I know these guys, and I know not to underestimate them. And just when I was about to bless, yes. Just when I was about to bless everyone. Well, I suppose we do get a rather nice spectacle right here. I'm just hopeful that, yeah, I'm hopeful that our archers will actually take out many of their skirmishers before they do too much damage to us right now. We've only lost 1 unit, but they've only lost 31. And we've lost 12, 13 now, but I really wish it wouldn't do that. The camera does that whenever you use the view orders button. No idea why that is, but there we have it. So, oh no, please no. Is it like this? I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling that our units are not allowed to enter this particular castle. There's some weird stuff with Weir Castle, it appears, as well as Yamied Castle in terms of the actual disembarking from the ladder right here. As you can see, these guys, yeah, he's just gotten knocked off right now, this elf. But as you see, he's actually not even moving. Look at that. He's not moving at all. Oh, now he's moving. What is this? I have no idea what's going on. Okay, well, everyone's charging, as you can see, but I do believe we're going to have to retreat right now. And prepare some more ladders. Didn't really want to do that, I gotta say. I didn't really want to do that because then that gives the morale monster more chances to, well, suffice it to say, get rid of many of our units, many of our very useful units at that. So let's bravery ourselves right here, and we'll get some more blessings as well. Come on, let's do this. Yeah, okay. Now, I would like to get there a little bit quicker than before. Oh, no. Yeah, oh, we're on. Excellent. Okay, so this is going to help us out, because now I can terrify, hopefully from a reasonable distance away. Please don't shoot me. Okay, I got healed. Thank you very much, Blazing Hand Inquisitor. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so let's terrify while I have the opportunity to do so. Yes. Okay, can you please enter? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, terrify again, please. Oh, my goodness. Is it because the dwarves have difficulty getting inside? That might be it, actually. That might be it. Oh. I think that is actually the problem. Okay, let's see if I can actually squeeze in here. Yeah, come on! Blazing Hand Inquisitor, push in there! You need to push the dwarves in. I have no idea why, but we do. Oh, no. Okay. We're going to have to terrify as much as we can right here. Just to make sure that we have... Oh, no. Yep. Should not have jumped. Should not have jumped. I have a bad feeling about this. We've still taken out quite a few units, but they still have a lot of units to go, and the only way we're actually taking them out is through our mages and various archers, and that's just terrible. Okay. We're going to be retreating once again. We only lost one unit, which is not too bad, and we can create these in no time whatsoever. So we're going to do that. There we go. We'll wait until early morning. There we go. Early morning, thank you very much. Now, let us head in once again. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe this one castle is taking us this long to take, but I think the main reason for it is because of, as I say, the dwarves not being able to fully get inside. Is that the case? I think it might be. So let's move everyone over here. Let's move our archers behind them. And then I will be going in by myself. I will terrify as many targets as I can. And then I will hope that I can send in my units and hopefully they'll miraculously be able to enter. Okay, so let's terrify. Thank you. Terrify once again. And again. And again, thank you. And now heal us up. Don't get headshot, please. Next thing I know, I'm going to be headshot. Okay. Now, let us charge everyone in. There we are. Okay, good. Good. Okay, this is exactly what we want to see. Can I actually lower, or shall we say raise the gate at the front? Can I actually do that? Because I know that you can do that in multiplayer. I'm not entirely sure whether you can do that here. I don't know why it's not implemented, to be honest. It really should be implemented in single player. But, there we are. I don't think that that is actually working. So, it appears I will just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay. Now, how many do they have left? 13 units. We can do that. Take them down. Oh, my goodness. All of these guys are actually terrified in here. Okay, well, that's good for us. I cannot believe that the Terrify spell lasts this long. I suppose if you wanted to balance it, then it could last a significant amount of time. For example, 20 seconds, maybe even 10 seconds if you wanted to make it a little bit more balanced from that. I use it mainly as a spacing gap so that we can get inside. But as you see, our Dwarven units, I do believe this is a Dwarven Paragon behind this guy. Yeah, this Dwarven Paragon right here. He is the fellow that is, I think, causing the problem, but we will never know. I think that is probably the issue, though. There we go. Okay, thank you very much. So we have now taken Weir Castle and eliminated every single Saranid presence in the south, apart from the castle that we shall not speak of. And so, I will be ending this episode off here, and next time we may have travelled all the way up, back to Kudan, back to Blazing Hand Temple, and accepted a couple of pledges. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.